and those representing the West. At the plate, Toby Hickey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Coming to the plate now, Grant Madrigal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On to first, a double play. Stepping in, Rob McLean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a... He's up with it. The throw to second for one.
Wow. And talk about making...
Toby Hickey will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Toby Hickey.
There we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gomez is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Rob McLean is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Sent on the ground out to second. And he's retired, 1 away.
The batter, number...
Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Mays. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, roll it up here.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So stepping in, number 13, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled on the ground is short. Oh, what a dive. And from the seat of his pants, he gets the force. It's Toby Hickey will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. On to first, and the rally ends just as quickly as it began. 2 away now. In now, Willie Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
On to first, and they get the double play. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a... With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. In now, Toby Hickey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Toby Hickey.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. McCaig is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. At the plate, Orlando Baldwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, let's rack him up. Nobody down here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will continue on untouched into center field. Just went right past him. Fernando Reyes will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
Toby Hickey stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. So stepping in, number 16, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Plays it first.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Sent on the ground out to second. Hickey. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Boyce Casilla will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this finally cracked the scoreboard.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Toby Hickey stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
the batter, number 13, second baseman, Toby.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chu on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Boyce Casilla strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Toby Hickey will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Basker.
With the 15th pick of the 4th round, the Baltimore Orioles select Toby Hickey, a second baseman from the Central Region.
All right, we're making our way through the middle rounds of the first-year player draft now. What do you guys have to say about Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Standing in, Oliver Bordick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 pitch. And this is sent on the ground for Giannis. This could be two. Hit for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Toby Hickey digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat.
Toby Hickey
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
Nobody better.
And he falls behind 0-2. Flipped out the other way towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. David Iwamura is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's a pop-up now. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow! At the plate, Toby Hickey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Counts 1-0.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Bordick takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Brian Riency will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Hey, we got one here.
Hit hard to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Michael Maine will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Toby Hickey will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Hey, 1 pitch right
Out
here.
in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Hey, like you can right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jennings is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now.
Come on now, here we go, guys.
Craig Crenshaw tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
To short, reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
You have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, game 2 of this. Toby Hickey will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Yeah, not really a great performance.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Carlos Guillen will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute. He gets pressed right back into action here.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Toby Hickey stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Crenshaw is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go down without a... Brian Rienzi in now, hopped out in his first trip. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is sent on the ground for Janisch. This could be two. Oh, and trouble there for Janisch. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. David Iwamura stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Coming to the plate again, Russell Margowski, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much. Toby Hickey strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You've got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Margowski ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go.
Here we go, guys.
Jamie Enriquez will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Sent on the ground out to second. Hickey in time to first, and there are 2 away. Toby Hickey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
guys.
Carlos Guillen comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Yeah.
Striding into the box, Darrell Jennings. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Here's Giannis for 1. Toby Hickey will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Rip it up.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Crenshaw is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game week. Toby Hickey will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. In to score is the runner from 3rd. Around 3rd and being waved on home. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Paul Janisch stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crenshaw on the move, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Gavin Ridgway, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, and the route is...
Toby Hickey will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Enriquez will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Let's go now.
Now at the plate, Toby Hickey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Now batting, second baseman.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Enriquez giving chase. 2 gone. Toby Hickey gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Toby Hickey
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh?
The 0-1 on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
And these guys just don't seem to want to let up. And
Nice and patient. Get your
Paul
pitch.
Yanish will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing. Gavin Ridgway ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
The second for one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Aldo Castillo will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
And the beat goes on. Another.
Craig Crenshaw will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Scooped up, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just. Alexi Aponte steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. On the ground is second. Fielded cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Toby Hickey will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Second baseman, Toby Hickey.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Aponte will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. And we welcome you back to today. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game.
Hey, we got one.
Clinton Orr will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, when you're hitting under 200.
Oh, what a play at second. And now he bobbles it on the transfer, and they won't get anyone.
Yeah, as you watch this.
Leading off the inning, Toby Hickey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Second baseman, Toby Hickey.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
High in the air out toward shallow right. Hoffman is under it. 1 out.
Here we go now.
Striding into the box, Heath Mitchell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Austin Law, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat, hitting left-handed.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hickey will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to take his hacks again, Drew Beckman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, you better appreciate it when it happens, because you're not going to see him go yard too often.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Alan Milton will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Here we go.
Here's the 0-2.
One
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Here's Giannis for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Toby Hickey is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start.
Digging in, Paul Janisch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, double play ball to second.
Beat it out,
4.
beat it out.
Reined in. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Clinton Orr heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Hickey. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Drew Beckman steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, here we go.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Toby Hickey. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here. Toby Hickey will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Paul Janisch will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot.
Doug Beck will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming.
Let's go right here.
Alan Milton comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
And in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Here's Janisch for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball is on the Toby Hickey will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
High in the air out to center field. Thompson has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Toby Hickey makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
They see it, drive it.
The windup and the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. White is there for it. 1 away.
Hey, 2 here.
Brian Rienzi will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front.
Hey, get your pitch.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Toby Hickey. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Calling for it, Sorvala makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Toby Hickey stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Now batting, second baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, hold it here, hold it here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Stepping in, Gavin Ridgway. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, big moment. We need you.
A look at the hit totals there into extra innings.
Hey, move you right here now. Here we go.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
First.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Toby Hickey will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Run it.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Toby Hickey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot to third. Crenshaw gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now, Alexi Aponte. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Here's Giannis for 1. On to first. A double play. Sean White digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Hey, come on, guys.
This should end. It's sent out to second. Oh, what a dive. The throw. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Hey, let it fly,
Toby Hickey will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Guillen is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record. Alexi Aponte steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Manzanillo just to the right of the mound, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Patrick Thompson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, a lot more interesting.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Toby Hickey steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Enriquez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being Alexi Aponte stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't look good on a changeup last time, and he just skied it. So don't be surprised if he sees us.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Here now is our
he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the double. Toby Hickey will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
That's out.
All even now, 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Thompson on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of it. Toby Hickey heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and a rather easy first out. Toby Hickey will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Nope. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Cody over to his left. He's got it one away. Patrick Thompson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second with it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Toby Hickey makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Cody is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went up.